Hello everyone, welcome back to Voodoo Child Part 2. This is from Jimi Hendrix, as you know, and this is the verse of the song. The verse is all based on an E chord. Here we go. So, alright. And an E chord, if you don't know, is put your middle finger on the second fret of the A, then put your ring finger on the second fret of the D, and then put your index finger on the first fret of the G. And ring out everything besides the low E. Alright, now that we have that settled, make sure that you're on your neck pickup and your coil tab is on if you have one. And what you're going to do is, this is the part, this part is probably and also one of the main parts of the song, so it's really important that you kind of master like the technique that he did. So alright, so you're gonna go, and then you're gonna you're kind of hammer on and off. So you're gonna hammer off on the G. So the second fret of the G. So sorry. Alright. So that's how you do like the part that is like the main part. So and then after that part you're gonna go bend on the third of the low E and then hit the second fret on the D. But make sure it's kind of quick, because you kind of want it to be quick as you go, because it's kind of a moving, it's kind of like a fast stream song. So, and what I do, you don't have to do this, it's optional. I kind of go open, so open E, and then open B, and then the first fret on the G for the E, and then I do. So this is what it would sound like with my technique. This is what it would sound like normally. You're just gonna keep hitting the E. So okay, so now that we have that part settled, now we're gonna have to go to the little doodads that he does in the middle of it and everything. So here, let me turn the computer a little bit more. Alright, so here, let me play what we have so far without, not the first part, but the whole verse. So he does that. Alright, so you're gonna go on the B to the 10th fret, and you're gonna bend up, and then you're gonna go to the 8th. So, and then you're gonna kind of like just slide down on the B. And that part, what he does is he goes on the 2nd fret, alright, so we have this part, and then the 2nd fret on the G, and you just have to switch back and forth, so on your control over here. So alright, so let's go over what we have so far. So what you're gonna do, you know, so yeah, wait, you already learned it, so here we go. And then there's a little bit of a solo. So I'm gonna turn on my OCD and let me fix that. Alright. So then you go, it's kind of like a back and forth from the 12th and 15th on the B. So it's just kind of fast paced. This is what I do. So here, let's go over what we have so far. So alright, then you're gonna go, there's this chord called the Hendrix chord. So what it is, we'll do it on, starting from the 7th fret on the A. So, with your middle finger. And then you're gonna use your index finger and go to the 6th fret on the D. So that's what you should have so far. And then you're gonna put your ring finger on the 7th fret of the G string, and then your pinky on the 8th fret of the B. And you can strum everything but the E. So this is what it would sound like. Alright. So after the, you're gonna go. And then what I do, I just add this little, because I think it sounds kind of good with it. So it's 3 on the E, then 2nd on the A, and then 5 on the A, and then, then 2nd on the D. Alright, so let's go over that whole thing now. So here we go, starting from the verse, which we're on right now. Alright, so now what you do is he goes into the chord, the lyrics. When I stand up next to a mountain, I chop it down with the edge of my hand. So he kind of played with it. He kind of played with the lyrics and the tabs. So he played at the same time. So or those are the 3 that I've heard of. I usually play this one. And then if I were to play another one besides that one, it'd be the, and then the last one. And then the second part to that would be, and then alright, so when I stand up next to a mountain, and then chop it down with the edge of my hand. Okay, so you're going to go to the 7th on the D, then you're going to go to the 9th, and then you're going to go to the 7th on the G, 9th, 8th on the B. So this is what you should have so far. Alright, so then after you're going to go back to the 9th on the G. Alright, so and then you're going to just hammer on from the 7th to the 9th. So and then chop it down with the edge of my hand. Alright, so then you're going to go 7, 7 on the G to 9th on the D, and then to the 7th on the D. You just have to kind of get the beat of the... Alright, so you should have this. When I stand up next to my tent, chop it down with the edge of my hand. And then at the end you just play the E, the chord. Alright, so you should have all the verse. If you have any questions or comments, just comment and I will make sure to answer as fast as I possibly can, like I said in the other video. And we have the part where he goes into the chorus and lyrics and everything. Alright, so when I stand up next to my tent, chop it down with the edge of my hand. And then in the middle of the, after you do the, and then the chop down with the edge of my hand, and then he goes to the, so it's like, you have to be kind of quick with that. So you just have to go on the 12th of the E and the 15th of the B. And just hit it twice or once. And then he does this again. I stand up next to my tent. Alright, so what he does, it's different now, so it's the same thing there, and then different here. You're just going to bend up in the 10th of the B and hammer on and off from the 8th, so, and then the same thing. So it's as simple as that. It's just a tiny bit of a change there, so. And in the middle of the parts, so here I'll show you what I mean. You're just gonna go hammer on from the G, and then back to the E, and then you're gonna do the, and then you go into the next part. So you're just going to go, so just go all the way up on your fretboard. It's as simple as that. You could do any string. So this is what you should have so far, and plus the verse, but I'm not going to play that because I'm running out of time. So here we go. Sorry, I didn't play the B and the B and the E over here because it's just kind of how your mind thinks once you start playing it. It's your mind either says, okay, play that or not. It's either one. So I hope you liked the video. Sorry for all the little mistakes. But I hope you watch the third part of the song, which is the power chords. Alright, thank you.